Hello, everyone, and I am the Doctor. See, I have a Sonic and everything. It lights up, it makes the noises. I am obviously the Doctor. No, not really. It's me, Killer Baby Lily. That there is my Sonic screwdriver, and today I am bringing you a review of Doctor Who, the entire rebooted series, seasons 1 through the first episode of season 8. And it's going to kind of be like a rough breakdown of seasons 1 through 7. I'm going to do kind of a greater breakdown of the first episode of season 8 that aired just last Saturday, August 23rd. And to get things kind of started off, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and Doctor Who. I recently just started watching Doctor Who about a year ago, and I started the season 1, and I finally caught up to season 7 about a month or two ago. And I watched the full-length Doctor Who movie where it had both David Tennant and Matt Smith, and then the other guy playing the War Doctor, and a very good movie. And then watched the Christmas special when they revealed the new Doctor who appeared in season 8, who is going to be the Doctor for season 8. So that's just a brief rundown of my Doctor Who, how long I've been watching, and now that I'm all caught up. So Doctor Who is a bit of a strange show. It's going to be hard for some people to get into. It was for me at first. That first season was just all sorts of weird. And I was like, I don't know if this is really for me. But the people who recommended it to me, they're like, just hang in there. Get to season 2 and everything starts getting a lot more interesting. It starts to pay off. I was like, okay, I get it. I've seen television shows that are like that. You got to really hang in there. Otherwise, you won't get to the good stuff. And boy, were they right. Everything from season 2 onward has just been phenomenal. It's really, really good writing, really good storytelling, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. So Doctor Who, it's about a Time Lord, an alien who looks like a human, who can live for pretty much ever. He when he dies, he regenerates his body and he becomes a new person. So that's why if you look into Doctor Who, you're like, whoa, what is up with all these different people playing the Doctor? That's why he regenerates. He becomes a new person every few seasons, and that's why there's so many different people who have played the Doctor. And I don't think I said this at the beginning. I'm only focusing on the rebooted franchise, not the older stuff that started back in the 60s. I'm just focusing on the rebooted stuff that started with that Christopher guy. I can't remember his last name. He wasn't. He was all right, Doctor, but David Tennant and Matt Smith, they blew him out of the water as far as I'm concerned. So with that, he's a Time Lord, an alien who can regenerate. He has a blue box called the TARDIS. It's a blue police box, and it is his time traveling machine. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, that kind of thing. It's all crazy. This is his weapon of choice. It's not really a weapon. It is a kind of, it's called a sonic screwdriver. That's what it is. It is a screwdriver, and it can do magical things. He doesn't use it to kill people with or anything. He uses it to solve problems. So that's that. Like I said, there have been several different incarnations of the Doctor. My favorite would be Matt Smith. I really enjoyed David Tennant. To all you David Tennant fans that are going to be like, you frickin' suck. I thought he was going to be my favorite. When I watched him, I didn't want to see him go. When he eventually did go, I was really sad. But Matt Smith stepped in, and he just surprised me on how good of a Doctor he played, and I really enjoyed him. And he is my favorite Doctor. Now we have Peter I'm not even going to try. I can't pronounce his last name. But he is now the Doctor in Season 8. And, man, I watched Season 8, and I was a lot more sad that Matt Smith was leaving because, like I said, he is my favorite one so far. And I was really sad. I was like, I don't know if this guy can pull it off. But after seeing this first episode of season 8, I'm at ease now. I feel like Doctor Who is still going to be an awesome show to watch. I'm still going to enjoy it. I still think Matt Smith will be my favorite Doctor, but I think this new guy, he is going to do a good job. So the name of the episode was Deep Breath. And when it first starts off, they're in London, and it's kind of it's in the past. Like they're still wearing like those old formal clothes, like suits and um, uh, big fancy dresses and things like that. And then out of nowhere, this dinosaur just appears in London, and turns out that the dinosaur time traveled there with the help of the Doctor because the dinosaur swallowed the TARDIS. And the first thing we see of the new Doctor in this episode is when Centauran goes up. This is another alien. He goes up and knocks on the TARDIS's door and come out and I will shoot you or whatever he says. And the Doctor comes out and he's just like, shh. It was just the funniest thing. This whole episode, it was like just like funny instances after another. But from what I've been reading online, this new series of Doctor Who is going to be a lot darker than it ever has been. And it was just funny to see all this humor that was kind of like in the first half hour of the show. It started to darken the more the episode went on. So, like I said, there's a lot of funny different things that happened in this episode. Um, there's always something in between the lines that happens within a Doctor Who episode. There's usually something that's going on that you first see, but as things later develop into the show, you find out, well, there's somebody behind this or that, and that's essentially what happens in this. There's a dinosaur, and they're trying to figure out at the beginning of the episode how to send it back, but then things escalate, and the dinosaur ends up dying. And so now it's up to the Doctor to figure out who killed this dinosaur. And the Doctor, at first, he seemed very, very strange to me. Like, he was speaking like almost gibberish to me. Like the stuff he just kept going on and on about. I was like, what is he talking about? I'm like, he is making no sense whatsoever. And I think that was the intention, was to not really understand what he was talking about. So I was like, it was all very confusing to me. But once things wrapped up, it made a lot more sense. But yeah, so far my thoughts on this season, it's going to be really, really cool. The next episode, or not next week, we're in this week. On Saturday, it's going to be about the Daleks. So I'm really excited for next Saturday's episode. I hope you guys check it out. I highly recommend you check out the Doctor Who series. In this newest episode, on my rate scale, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Very good episode. Really, really enjoyed it. And I can't wait for next week's episode. So, with that, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys. I'm going to be posting these videos on Sundays. I usually I'll watch them when they appear on Saturday at 9 o'clock, I think is when they start. And then I'll do a video and post it on Sundays. So, just so you all know. All right. Like this, hit the like button if you enjoyed this episode, and subscribe to see more content from me, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.